I got into the Army, I was a young fella, 17, 18, somewhere in that. I didn't really know what I was supposed to do with my life, and I was new to following Jesus. I felt like Jesus called me into that. Anytime a soldier was struggling with pretty significant depression or suicidal ideation or something like that, I got to be the guy to intervene, and I wasn't the end of the process, but I got to be the start and to be the one safe person in uniform who would show up and care and let one human being talk to another and let the other human know that, hey, you matter and we're here and you deserve a spot on this planet just like everybody else.
It was a tradition in my family. I'm the first one to actually retire from the military. I retire next year. And it's the honor of serving to make a better place for our youth growing up and our families.
It's a family thing. My dad was in the Army. My brother joined the Air Force. My uncle. So it's kind of a family thing.
So I joined the Navy because I was making some really poor choices with my life, and my dad met me at a crossroads and said, it's either the military or you're gonna have to start paying rent or move out or come up with something to do with your life. And so I did not want to do either of those. And so one day my dad actually took me to the recruiter station, and I met with the recruiter very apprehensively. By the time I left the recruiting station, I was already signed up to go leave out for boot camp, and the following like 3 months later. So that was how it all started.
When I finished up my tour in Iraq, I was there roughly Halloween of 2019, crossing into 4th of July 2020. I got the dreaded PTSD diagnosis, and I started trying to heal through that and started my own journey. And a few years later, we decided we were going to move back to Michigan, where I'm from, and I started looking around and discovered Eagle Village, and lo and behold, we have a whole campus full of youngins who are struggling with the same darn thing. And so their trauma's a little bit different, but the end result is pretty darn similar. So I thought, I can do something about that. That's a cause worth fighting for.
I've always had a goal of serving with youth. I got 6 kids of my own, and to be able to shed a light for the youth that have been going through issues. Some of them are issues that I went through myself, and showing them there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
I felt kind of lost when I got here. I didn't really know what I wanted to do or where I wanted to be, but I knew I wanted to help people. And so I initially applied as a youth specialist, and then was afforded the opportunity to work with the HR team, and it has been a game changer, and I love it, and yeah.
I feel like it was a shock at first. I grew up, as I said, in the military, retired, 20 years in the military. So I was used to people doing what I asked them to do. And you come here and you ask them to do something and they're not willing to do that. And you got to build that rapport. You got to, prove yourself, if you will, to the kids that yes, you are going to take care of them. They can trust you. You're going to keep them safe.
Independence Day means to me having the ability to be who you want to be your authentic self, be genuine, strive for your dreams and your goals and your desires in life. A lot of people fought really hard for that privilege and that freedom, and unfortunately a lot of other countries don't have that. And so I think for us to have an Independence Day is a really great time for us to reflect on all the things we have and how fortunate we are.
The best way to structure and order society is to give the independent citizens the maximal freedom that we can.
To give that freedom to the next generation has been a blessing.